I want you to stare at the pendulum as it starts to go side to side. As your eyes just focus on the pendulum, so as you go inside to side. As you can see the reflection of the light in the pendulum as it goes back and forth, back and forth, side to side, getting more and more focused on the pendulum. As you can see the reflection of the light, just so relaxing. As you just focus more intensely on the pendulum, your eyes are getting heavier and heavier, getting more and more tired, more and more drowsy. As you can see the sway and the motion of the pendulum, as it just captures your eyes, as it just slides side to side. Your eyes are getting more and more heavier and heavier, drowsier and drowsier. As the light reflection in your eyes is making you more and more sleepier. It's just getting harder and harder to keep your eyes open. Just feeling too relaxed. So sleep now. Sleep now. Just feel the relaxation going from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Feel the relaxation just flowing with every deep breath you take. As you take a deep breath in, hold it, 3, 2, 1, and breathe out. Feel it more and more relaxed, more and more at peace and at ease. Now, as you take another deep breath in, hold it, and this time, when I count from 5 to 1, you go 10 times as deep into relaxation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 times deep, 10 times as relaxed. Feeling so good, being so relaxed. And as your body relaxes, your mind is just coming more and more focused on my words. Just going so deep, feeling so relaxed, feeling so at peace. Your mind is becoming more and more cloudier, more and more drowsier. And every word I say feels as if my words are just melting away any other thoughts in your mind. It just feels so good because your mind is becoming so cloudy, so relaxed, or that you just don't want to think about anything else but the sound of my voice. Because my voice is just so relaxing, so soothing, as you just want to just empty your mind of any other thoughts. Just feeling oh so good, feeling more and more relaxed and at peace. Now just feel as if my words are just deep, deep inside your mind, where you just only want to just follow every word I say, because it just make you just feel oh so good, because my words are your thoughts, and you want my words to be deep into your mind. Very good. Now, every word I say makes you feel more and more happier and happier, feeling oh so good. And it feels so good to where that starts to become more and more pleasurable to you. It's making you just feel more and more aroused. It's my soothing, relaxing voice. Just starting to feel more and more pleasurable in your mind. Just feeling so good with every word I say. As it sinks deeper and deeper into your mind. Just feeling oh so, feeling it with so much intense pleasure. For that, feeling the pleasure flowing all over your body now. Feeling more and more aroused. Feeling more and more hornier and hornier. As you get hotter and hotter with every word I say. Getting so hot. Getting so aroused. Just listening to the sound of my voice. Just feeling so good. Feeling such intense pleasure now. As you just focus more on the words, the stronger and stronger the pleasure and the arousal will become. As you're getting so hot with every word I say. It's coming so overwhelming and so intense as you look at, you just focus on the words. As you just imagine that feeling of intense pleasure flowing all over your body with every word I say. It's growing stronger and stronger as your body becomes hotter and hotter. It's getting more and more intense, more and more aroused, feeling oh so good. The words are just coming so deep in your mind, feeling it with just intense arousal as you become more and more hornier now, feeling more and more intense pleasure now, feeling so good, feeling the intense, wonderful pleasure now. Now it's just that your body is just getting so hot. It's just feeling like it's about to reach its boiling point. Feeling oh so good, oh so aroused. That you just want to just take your clothes off completely. Because you're just getting so hot because you just have them on. You just feel so intense that you just want to just take them all off. Just feeling oh so good. As every word I say just brings you just that much intense pleasure and arousal as you become more and more hornier and hornier, hotter and hotter. Just feeling oh so good, so aroused. As you just taking your clothes completely off now. Feel as if I am there and just have a piece of rope as I just start to tie up your body. Feeling oh so good with every knot, with every rope. It just starts to wrap around you, fills you with much intense arousal and pleasure, feeling oh so good, oh so intense. It's just getting more and more tighter now, feeling the most intense pleasure and the arousal is getting hotter and hotter with every word I say. You want this. You need this. It just feels so good. And now you just feel my pleasurable touch just flowing all over your chest, making you feel more and more aroused now, more and more hornier and hornier, hotter and hotter. As the build-up of intense pleasure just starts to grow more and more, feeling oh so good, wanting this more and more. You do not want this to stop. You do not want this to end. Feeling oh so good. Now it just starts to rub your chest more and more. The just intense arousal and the pleasure of you being so bound, and as my pleasurable touch just starts to just caress your body. It's just feeling your body just more and more intense pleasure that you just want more. You do not want this to stop. Feeling oh so good. And now I just start to have my fingers just start to just feel like they're just tickling you now. Just feeling also ticklish. So I just tickle you. Tickle. Feeling also good. Also aroused. As you get more and more tickle. Feeling oh so good. And it's just feeling so wonderful. As just almost about to burst out in laugh because you can tickle so much. Tickle. Feeling oh so good. So wonderful. Tickle. Feeling oh so good. This is just something to caress your body. Tickle. This is just pleasure now. Feeling oh so intense wave of pleasure. Feeling almost intense wave of arousal. Feeling oh so good. You're just getting so tickled. You just feel the wave of intense pleasure just flow all over your body, flowing all over your mind. And it just feels like it's just driving you crazy because you just love the tickles. You just love this intense pleasure more and more. So you just tickle. So you get more, feel more of the tingles. Tickle. Feeling so good. Tickle. Oh, so wonderful. It's just pleasure now. Feeling oh so wonderful. Feeling oh so good. As you just feel so bound with this rope. Just feeling so wonderful. As you I was getting so tickled. As you just feel this intense pleasure. And it just feels so good to be so bound. And just to be tickled. And just to have that intense pleasure flowing all over your body. Feeling so good. So just start to just caress your body, caressing your hair and your chest, feeling oh so good. More and more pleasure now. More and more arousal as I just touch your face. And it just starts to go stronger and stronger, the arousal and intense pleasure So more and more as I move my hand through your face, feels chills all over your body, all over your mind. It's feeling oh so good, so wonderful, Lindsay. Come now, come now, come now. Feeling intense pleasure, feeling so aroused. You just want to come. You need to come. So come now, come now. Feeling oh so good, oh so intense pleasure. Feeling oh so good. You feel so horny and hot. Feeling so much intense pleasure now. Feeling oh so good. Yes. You love this feeling of just being so bound. This my pleasurable touch flows touching all over your body. Feeling oh so good. As you just feel so bound. You feel so intense arousal and pleasure. Where you just come now, come now, come now. Very good, very good. And you just love this feeling, this enjoyable, intense feeling of just being so bound and just being so tickled and just exploding with intense pleasure. Because every word I say just brought that might of pleasure to its ultimate climax of your mind. Very good. Now, as I take my pleasurable hands off your body, feeling oh so good. When you awaken from this deep hypnosis, feeling oh so good, you will comment and say, I feel such intense pleasure. Thank you. Now, I count from 3 to 1, you awaken. 3, 2, 1, awaken.